Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the first week's cash stuffing of July. In today's video I am stuffing a total of $1,101 worth of income. For those of you who have never seen one of my videos, maybe this is the first time you're clicking on one of them, a little bit about myself. I am a server and bartender based here in Texas. I am a zero-based budgeter, so all of my income does go towards something, and the money you see here is all based on tips. So if that interests you, go ahead and keep watching. If at any point in this video you like it, please go ahead and click the like button down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So we'll get this money counted, we'll get organized, and we'll get stuffing. Alrighty, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 96, 10, 30, 50, 70, 97, 10, 30, 50, 70, 98, 10, 30, 50, 70, 99, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 1000, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 101. So again, $1,101. So that does include the $300 that I had left over from whenever I went to San Diego. I had put money aside, and part of this is that $300. The other income comes from me working, I think I worked Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And let me go over that income with you guys really quick because I do have it over here. And I don't think I've done that in a while. I haven't told you guys my daily income in a hot minute. So let me just get this organized. I hope that looks good from above. And then to go over my income, Thursday I made $234, Friday was $229, and then Saturday I made $338. So that is what is in front of us now. I had the absolute best time in San Diego. I made myself kind of do this vacation a little bit differently. So normally I'm like a go, go, go kind of gal, and I have all kinds of stuff planned for my vacations. But this time we were there a whole week, and I had a few things I really wanted to do, and we ended up doing them. But on those off times, whenever we weren't doing those things, I made myself relax. I read a book. So the whole week I was just reading this book. I will link it in my Amazon storefront because I do have my book recommendations there because it was a good book. But yeah, I just read, and then I took my son to the zoo. We went to on like a kayaking tour of La Jolla to see the sea lions. We went to the tide pools. The weather was perfect. It was almost a little chilly, so coming back to Texas and it being like 105 degrees was not fun. I definitely miss it being like 74 for the high. But we had a really, really great time. The ocean was super cold. My son's like a little fish, so he loves the water. So he was in it the entire time. I was on the beach reading my book, but it was really great. So thank you guys for all of y'all's kind words, all your well wishes for my trip, because it was fantastic. Let's go ahead and get into the stuffing though. So starting off with rent. Rent is getting $275 as always. Let's pull this out first. And I hope you guys are having a really great summer. Like, drop down below in the comment section what you guys have been up to this summer. I know a few months back I had asked what y'all's plans were for the summer, but I haven't asked you guys what you've actually accomplished. If you've accomplished any goals like traveling, or maybe you wanted to save up some money for something, let me know in the comments down below. So $275, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 75. So $275 going into rent. That brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 98, 10, 25. Oops, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 98, 10, 20, 35. $835 now in rent. And I will tell you what though, I did not want to come back to work. I got back on Wednesday, and then I immediately had to get up early for a bar shift on Thursday. Our bar shifts at work are 10 going into subscriptions. They are 8 a.m. we have to get there. So it's fairly early. During the school year, obviously we'd get up early, but usually during the summer I try to sleep in, and now I can't because I work these bar shifts. $70 in subscriptions, but I was not ready to come back. So I kind of like screwed myself on that shift, but I ended up making money, so it's fine. Cell phone, 25 going in here. So let's do 30. 20 and 30. 150, 70, 90, 200 now in cell phone. Up next is electric, and it's getting 35. So we'll do 45 instead. 20, 45. That brings electric to 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 225. 225 now in electric. Next up is child care. 75 going in here. So 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. That brings electric to 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. Not electric. It brings childcare to 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 35. 335 now in childcare. Internet is going to get 10. So we'll go ahead and pop a 20 instead in here. And that one now has 70. For dental insurance, I'm putting 5 in here. Hopefully we'll have enough change. We only have a few 5s, and I believe that is a $1 bill. Yes, so that's gonna get put over there. Dental insurance now has 20, 45. Health insurance is getting 10. So we'll do just a $10 bill. It now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And then lastly in this binder is investing. It's getting 200. So I'll do $200 bills. And that is what investing has in it now. So a total of $645 went into bills, which leaves $456 remaining. This is just income that I've accumulated currently for this week. It'll be used for next week's stuffing. So getting into getting into cash envelopes. Sorry, y'all. This is the first time I've filmed since I got back, so like I'm kind of out of it right now. All right, gas. So first and foremost, I do have a few dollar bills I want to pull out of here. Not in groceries, I'll tell you why in a minute, but in personal spending, I have a few dollars I'll go ahead and pull out for my $1 challenge. I'll put these off to the side. But for gas, I am going to put 30 bucks. I don't think I have enough change to do what I want, so I'm just going to do a 20 and a 10. I'll probably end up using that all up anyway. So 30 in there. Now for groceries, I really need to roll this over because I spent a little bit more than I was supposed to this past week on groceries. So I'm putting $38 in here. That would make that 40. I basically use the whole amount. So I'm going to put $40 in groceries, and this should bring that to 90. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Yep, 90 now in groceries. Okay, cool. Next is my personal spending. This is going to get 20. Now, I really do like having change in this one. So I'm going to do 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 now in there. Next up is personal spending. And personal spending. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Next up is date night. It is getting 25. We are actually going to go see Dave Chappelle very, very soon. So that's what this money will be used for. I'm super excited. 25, that's 30, that's 40. So let's do that instead to give myself some change. 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 now in date night. Everyone at work was like, didn't you just go on a vacation? Whenever I came back, everyone was like, didn't you just go on a vacation? I was like, listen, y'all, I'm trying to travel as much as possible, all right? Any chance I get, I'm going to go somewhere. Sam's Club's going to get skipped. Zora is getting 5. It's kind of wonky in here, but let's do a $5 bill. It now has 20, 35. And Tides is going to get 10. So we'll do a $10 bill in here. That's what that one has. Miscellaneous is going to get skipped. For the $1 challenge, I went ahead and wrote it down. I'm putting $2 in here, which I will count at the end of the year for you guys. I have this challenge. I have my $5 challenge, my Saveopoly, and my mystery challenge. So those are the ones I am doing this year. Okay, lastly, and here's my deposit folder for items that need to go back to my bank, but it is empty. So 128 went into cash envelopes, which leaves 328 for sinking funds. So we have $14 to work with, which won't quite cover all of these little spots here or these little spaces. So if we land on something that I don't have the funds for, we'll have to roll again, but hopefully we'll be able to make it work. We were on save 5 the last time I rolled, which was the last cash stuffing. It's really stuck on there. So let's see what we're going to put in for this week. 2, 1, 2. So that would be 20, and I cannot do that. I could just throw the whole 14 in there instead, or I could roll again. I don't know what to do. I think what I'll do is, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the 14 in there. I'm going to mark the spot as 20, but I'm just going to put everything I can towards it because I don't have 20, but I have 14. So 14 in Saveopoly. I'm going to write that down. And I'm going to throw $14 in here. And what I might do is 14. Do I have a 1? Okay. I am instead going to give myself some change. I'm going to put 20 in there. And then while I'm back here, I do want to scratch for my mystery challenge. I only have what is that? 1, 2, 3, 7 spots left. So this one is a $400 challenge. It is listed below if you guys are interested in doing it, but they believe the seller has different amounts. So this one is a lower amount. They have higher amounts as well. And in order to make this even, I am going to scratch this one for next week. So let's see what we are putting in for next week. Okay, cool. 25 bucks. That is what I'll have to budget for next week's cash stuffing for the mystery challenge. All right, let's stay in this binder and get these long-term sinking funds done. So I haven't done this in a while. I just got distracted and I ended up writing all of my sinking funds down. Normally I don't put annual fee because it's fully funded. So it is on there, but we are skipping that one. We're skipping over the first 3 going to dental fees. So those getting skipped. Dental fees is getting 9. $1 would make that 10. So we'll do that instead. Or do I want to put that 50 in here? I do. That would make that 10. If I pull the 10 out, that would make that 50. But instead, I'm just going to put this $50 bill in here and to replace it. That looks good. So 150 now in dental fees. And I don't have anything to replace that 50, so I'm just going to scooch these towards the middle. Okay. Skipping the next, what is that, 5? We're going straight to emergency, which is getting 23 bucks. Oh, I am doing this challenge as well. I forgot to mention it earlier, but this challenge is $23 a week for the year 2023, and it's going straight into my emergency fund in my bank. So 20, 1, 2, 3. I did the same thing last year, and I really liked that I was able to save as much money as I did. So it worked out well for me. 5, 6, 20, 1, 2, 3, 6, 23 now in emergency. For Roth, I'm putting 125, so I will use that last 100 for this. 125. Perfect. And whoops, that brings Roth now to 1,005, 6, 7, 50, 75. So 1775 now in Roth. The boy is my son's envelope. He is 10, and this is going into investing accounts for him. He's getting 25, which I do have these 5 ones. I guess I could use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm going to have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And a 20. That brings his envelope to 2,005, 6, 7, 8, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $2,825 now in his envelope. That's it for long-term sinking funds. Moving on to short-term sinking funds. Christmas is up first. I was wanting to plan a trip with my family. So last year we went to New York and loved New York during Christmas time. It was fantastic. I wanted to keep that trend going for this year. It's just going to be tough because so I have a cruise in September for like a bachelorette thing for my boyfriend's brother. And then I'm wanting to do something for my own birthday. Nothing big. I was maybe wanting to go to Washington, D.C. or Seattle, but I'm kind of on the fence because I'm not sure what's going on during that time. And then my sister was like, let's go to Salem for Halloween. I was like, oh my gosh. But then she's turning 30 in January and she wants to do something pretty big for her 30th. And she wants to do like a Europe trip, like overseas. So it would be my birthday, Thanksgiving, and then my boyfriend's birthday, Christmas, then my boyfriend's birthday, then my sister's birthday, and then my son's birthday. So it's a lot going on these next few months. I'm just going to see what I can afford. Christmas is getting 25. Can't do that quite yet, so we're going to have to skip over that and go to medical. Hopefully I can do something later. Medical now has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 now in there. Vacation's getting 25. Now there is some left over here, but all of my expenses haven't shown up on my credit card yet, so I'm still waiting. I might deplete this later on. 30 instead because I put 5 up there. 50, 70, 80 now in vacation. And then what I will do is I will use that 5 before I get caught up and forget. I'm going to do 25 in Christmas. So, so for Christmas, we might be going somewhere. We might not be going somewhere. I'm not sure. But if I do go somewhere, I'll be using this. And if not, I'll use it for presents. So 5, 6, 7, 50, 75. 775 now in Christmas. My son's obviously going to get presents either way because he's my kiddo. But for the adults, I prefer just to like take a family trip instead of doing individual gifts. Birthday is going to get 5, maybe 10. Can't quite do that. I had just consolidated these in my last video, so kind of hard to work with right now, but holiday fund's getting 5. Household essentials, here we go. Household essentials is going to get 5, so I'm going to put 15 up there and grab a 20 instead. And then I'll skip back these last 2 and see what I can do. So birthdays, again, is getting 5. That would be 10. 20, 40, 60, 70 in there. Holiday fund is getting 5. So pull one of these 5s. It now has 20, 40, 55. And then let's keep rolling. Essentials is done. Decor and registration are getting skipped. However, I did renew my registration, so I will be depleting this and we'll be starting over again for this next year. Car insurance. So I had to up my car insurance because I got my new policy and it is more expensive than my last policy. So I'm gonna have to put away $45 now instead of the $35 I was putting away. So 20, 45, and that brings car insurance now to 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 10, 15. 8, 15 now in there. Back to school is getting 10. Perfect, I do have 10 in here. And that brings back to school now to 20, 40, 60, 81. For sports and clubs, I am putting 5. Perfect. So I'll do a 10 instead. 50, 70, 90, 100 now in sports and clubs. I think we're going to be getting my son into a karate or martial arts type thing. So I'll probably use that money for that. Self-care is getting skipped. And then the last 5 is going into YouTube. YouTube now has 20, 40, 65, 70. And this is an envelope for my channel. So $70 now in there. And that does do it for today's cash stuffing, you guys. So stay tuned for next week's cash stuffing. Again, I just want to say thank you to all you guys for all your comments and your kind words, all the likes and just the support on this channel. It's extremely humbling. And I was just talking to my boyfriend actually about we're about to reach 3,000 subscribers, and that just like is like wild to me. So thank you guys so much. But until next time, I will see you in that future video, and y'all have a great week. Bye.